Welcome back.
Yes, welcome back, folks. Ash, should we do the weather really fast?
Oh yeah, pretty simple. It looks like we're going to have some sunny skies for the next week, folks. I was kind of enjoying the rain last night, so I was hoping that we were going to have a little bit more, but unfortunately not. We're going to stay in the 60s, though, for the next week and a half. So get the sweaters, keep the umbrella in your car because you never know when it's going to sneak up on us, and get ready for some chili soup weather. Excited.
Be nice to have soup weather again.
Yeah.
Well, today we have with us Barbara Martin.
Yes.
From Dairy Goddess Farmstead Cheese.
Yes.
And thank you so much for coming all the way from Lemoore, right?
All the way from Lemoore.
All the way. Oh my gosh.
Yes, came all the way just to be on our show. We thank you so much for this. Now, why don't you tell us about your business?
Well, I'm actually a third-generation farmer, a dairy farmer with my husband, and last year I really decided I wanted to see an end product of the milk instead of watching it getting hauled away on the milk truck, and with a decline in the dairy prices, the money that we were receiving, I wanted to generate some other income outside of just producing milk. So I decided to take my artisan cheese class that I did at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo and utilize it and make a fromage blanc, a whole milk cheese, and I have 4 flavors. And I'm very proud of it. It's taken off very well at farmers markets and it's I've only been at this for 10 weeks, but it's going very well.
Well, that's great to hear that.
Wow.
In 10 weeks you've been doing so well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to really gauge it, but it seems I'm busy.
Well, that's always good. Now, what kind of flavors do we have here?
Okay, this one is my signature flavor, which is I call the Central Coast, which is a Santa Maria seasoning with dill. And it's an interesting flavor. You want to try?
Sure thing.
Okay. And you can see it's a soft spreadable. It's an easy party type cheese. Can go on crackers, on crudité. It melts very nice. You could throw it in a baked potato.
Ooh, that sounds so good.
Or rice. Yeah, it's a great, really flexible, easy cheese. Especially now with the holidays.
And it's got enough of a subtle flavor that you're not overpowered.
Right. And
Well,
then
that's
it's
great.
not so bland like, some of these blends can be a little bland. And get it, you don't know what to do with it.
This would be fabulous on a baked potato.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't really need anything else on it.
Yeah, not
It
even
has so
butter.
much flavor to it, yeah.
Right. And it is half the fat and calories of a cream cheese. So it's a nice alternative.
that.
And then my next flavor, all these flavors are named after my favorite places. So I associated my favorite flavors with my favorite places.
Makes sense.
And this was my second flavor I developed, which is called the Azores. The Azores is a roasted red pepper and parsley. And
Sounds like it's going to be my favorite.
I love this with a spicy sausage, or I also make crab melts with this. And it's a nice little zing at the end.
Oh, that's delicious.
Oh, it does have a kick.
And then like I said, with the crab melts, I kind of blend that in with some leftover crab and kind of grill it on both sides. Makes a wonderful sandwich. Great with the tomato soup, as you're
That
saying,
would be
soup
great,
day.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, that really, I like the little kick of it.
Yeah.
Is it a pepper or?
Yeah, it's like a roasted red pepper, and it's done in these in the Azores. They use kind of a vinegar, and they marinate these peppers, and it just makes a great flavor. And then add the parsley for a little color, and then kicking it up even more of a notch. I have Rosarito, which is Mexican seasonings with a touch of jalapeno, and this one is great with margaritas.
Yes.
But besides that, it's really great in like a rice, and make a cream cheese, cream rice. So if you have some rice, you want to make a little Mexican food.
Yeah,
and
throw a little something on.
Yeah, and it's also great. My daughter makes quesadillas. We make Mexican pinwheels. And those are a lot of fun, and it gives it a little twist on a traditional little hors d'oeuvre. And you get the kick at the end. So you're tasting, you're like, it's not spicy, not spicy, and bam.
Oh, yes,
Kinda
you
hits
do.
ya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, definitely. I love the flavor. It's not what you normally would expect from cheese, but it's got a great flavor.
Thank
I love
you.
it.
And that's kind of what I was going for. There's a lot of cheeses out there, so I wanted something a little unique and different. You can take to a party and, pair with a wine. The Rosarito with a sweeter wine is great.
Oh, yes.
And then making a real different twist, this one, the Valley, which is peaches, almonds, and honey. And this is a sweet cheese, so you get those little savory thoughts out of your mind.
I'm afraid to try this because I'm going to love it. I already know.
It almost looks, when I make this, it makes me just happy to make it because it looks like cake batter. And
Oh my gosh.
and so it's sweet compared to what you've had
I'm
with
going
your
in first for this
savory.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. It's really, it's also delicious. I stuff it in dates. I top it on figs. Great in the morning with a bagel. And there's just lots of really great variations you can do with it. But it makes a beautiful appetizer dolloped on top of a fig.
I was just going to say maybe some of the fig spread on top. Or something like that. Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
And yeah, just
Definitely.
and it's great with Grammy bears, just in front of the TV. Not that I've ever done that.
No, not,
Yeah.
we never do anything like
Never.
that.
Oh.
So how do we find your product?
Well, right now I'm at the Portuguese Bakery in Hanford and Tulare. I'm generally doing the farmers markets, and I'm year-round now at the farmers markets at the coast. So I'm at Morro Bay, San Luis Obispo, and Cambria. And so 10 weeks, the hardest part is getting out there but it keeps me busy for the amount that I'm making right now, and I've been really blessed to sell out of each batch and make another one. And
It's fabulous.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you do any of the local farmers markets?
I did the Hanford Farmers Market, and that was a great success, but that ended now. So I'm also working on trying to get on the Vineyard Farmers Market, and it's a smaller, venue location, so just waiting for that to open up.
Well, we wish you luck with that.
Thank you.
These cheeses are fantastic.
Thank you.
Folks, you've got to try these. There's no other way I can say it. You have got to try them. Yeah.
Well, Dairy Goddess did make it after all.
Yes.
Exactly.
Very, very true. Now, you have a little blog that goes with all this.
Yes.
Should we tell them what?
Sure. It's dairygoddess.wordpress.com. And that kind of have given me the, I started blogging just because of some of the issues that the dairy industry was having and kind of how people were losing, disconnect with where their food came from and not having a face on the farmer. So I really wanted to put a face back on the farmer and show that we're hardworking, animal-loving people that, are feeding our country. And so the blog gave me the confidence as it developed somewhat of a following to get out there and make something with this. So I took the leap and did it.
Fabulous. And you've said it's been 10 weeks?
10 weeks since I've had my state approval, and that took a really long time because it's a lot to get anything going through the state approvals.
Yeah, well, trust me, we understand on that.
Yeah.
Now, folks, again, these flavors are just absolutely fantastic.
I need to eat this every morning, I've decided. It's amazing.
Well, I think the Azores is my favorite, actually. Kind of like the little kick that's there.
A little kick, but not too much.
Exactly.
Well, that's why there's 4 flavors. I wanted to try to get a little bit for everybody,
And it's the Rosarito. Was that the other one?
That's the Mexican blend seasoning.
I would love to put that with like an omelet, just
Oh.
full of veggies, and then put that on top or put
Absolutely.
it inside. That just sounds amazing to me right now.
Yeah, I can see that. Or add that to nachos.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely
Very good.
fantastic. All right, well, Is there anything else you'd like to say to the audience?
No, and you can also check out my website, www.dairygoddess.com. Ordering information there as well. I'm still in the growing stages, but we're working on that as we speak.
So we can order online.
You can order online, yes.
Good. That makes me happy now.
Which means you'll probably have quite a few orders by the end of today, if not just from us.
Yeah, I am ready.
And I'm happy to be leaving these with you guys today to enjoy.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's just a spoiling treat we have now.
Yes.
We're just completely spoiled here over at CBT Weekly.
Claiming.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming.
Thanks
We really
for having
appreciate
me.
it.
It's a lot of fun.
All right, folks, we've got to go to a break, but I hope you stay tuned and enjoy the rest of the show. We've got Bulldog Energy Drink coming up
And
next.
AC/DC.
And AC/DC. Yes.